chicken and cheese roll-ups. Hi, welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. I'm Sonika and today I'm here to show you yet another very interesting recipe. So the recipe that we're making today is called chicken and cheese roll-ups. Let's take a look at the ingredients we need to make this. Chicken breast, grated mozzarella cheese, cheese spread, spiced cheese spread, breadcrumbs, parsley, chopped onions, pickled jalapenos, crushed black pepper, salt, oil. Now this is a very simple recipe. We can start making it right away. And for that, we'll combine some ingredients in a bowl. We start with the grated mozzarella cheese. To this, I'm going to add some of the cheese spread. And I'll also add in some of the spiced cheese spread. Now this cheese spread is easily available in the market. You get different varieties that are spiced with either paprika powder or with black pepper powder. The one that I'm using is spiced with some paprika powder. In case you don't have this, you could also use a normal cheese spread and maybe spice up the dish with some red chili powder or chili flakes or paprika powder. So once you've got this in, let's add some chopped onions into this. Now we'll put this aside for a bit and we'll just roughly chop some pickled jalapenos. And we'll add this into the bowl. So now to all these ingredients, we're going to chop up some parsley and add it to the bowl. So in goes the fresh parsley. And now finally, we can season it with some salt. Be careful about the amount of salt you add because the cheese spread does tend to have a lot of salt in it. So we'll add some salt and some crushed black pepper. And we'll give all of this a good mix. Now we've got the ingredients for our stuffing ready, that is the cheese mixture is ready. Now we'll move on to the chicken. So we've got this chicken breast over here. So we've got this chicken breast that we've sliced into half horizontally. And now we're going to put in some of the cheese mixture in between this and we're going to roll it up. So let's spread some of the cheese mixture in this. And now we're going to roll this in tightly. Now that we've stuffed the chicken with some cheese mixture and we've rolled it and kept it aside, so we'll take some of the breadcrumbs in a plate. I'm just going to very lightly season this with some salt and also very little bit of black pepper. And we'll just mix this together. So what we'll do now is that we're going to take our big fat piece of chicken, stuffed chicken, and roll it in the breadcrumbs. Stuffed chicken is nicely dredged in some breadcrumbs. Let's take this onto another plate. We've assembled our chicken. Now what we'll do is we're going to just very lightly grease a baking tray. And we can place our chicken piece over the tray. And now we're going to bake this in a preheated oven for about 15 to 20 minutes or till the chicken is nice and tender and perfectly cooked. So it's been 15 to 20 minutes and we've got our chicken out of the oven and it looks perfectly done. Let's get this into a plate and then let's try and cut it into two pieces. So I've got our stuffed chicken piece on a worktop. I'm going to try and cut this into half now. Now let's serve this chicken. Like you can see, there's a beautiful layer of cheese, jalapenos and onions all in between this wonderful succulent chicken that is coated with some breadcrumbs. Now let's just garnish this with a sprig of parsley and we're ready to eat. So here it is, a very interesting recipe. Chicken pieces stuffed with a tasty cheese mixture, breaded and then baked. I hope you make this recipe at home.